Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Frankie Montas will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in, Matt Newton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, Matt Newton.
Here comes the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 66 is on deck. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Up next for the Rangers, number 66. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Jerko fields it cleanly, and he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So next to the plate for Texas, Marcus Semien. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
That's the ball. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Mazara.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andrew Tolles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In now, Austin Riley, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
From the stretch. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum. It's now 3-0 Texas. Touki Toussaint gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Love this arm from Touki. Kind of a loose arm. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pedro Martinez. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. His changeup has gotten a lot better. Toiled a little bit between the rotation and the bullpen. I think this guy has a bright future. And if he's throwing strikes early, look out. He can shut just about anybody down.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he takes ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Two and one. Polanco gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them? And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Standing in, DJ Fletcher. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit into the left center field gap. Polanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 2-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Runner at third here, nobody out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Back up, and this is off the second base bag. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
At the plate, Mark Canha. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
The 1-0. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth, no outfielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. Semen's got it. And there's out number 2. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Next up for the A's, number 64. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first, with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 3. Now in the box, number 15. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0. Hits the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Matt Newton will be next. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Newton. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
2-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. This is pulled into right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And there's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 4. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jed Jerko.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Jerko aboard here at first with nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
DJ Fletcher.
Stepping in now, DJ Fletcher, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now it's Mark Canha. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Line hard. Foul. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled off. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
Number 22.
And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Now batting, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. Now another 1-2. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now at the plate, number 64, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Polanco. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready on 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara ranging back to the track. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. Line, but speared on a hop. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll go now to the top of the third. The A's lead this one 14-4. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3. Right side, but it's well foul. Line drive to center field. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Austin Riley. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
No strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. Is a cold strike on the changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. And as you can see, they are way behind. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where we left off. DJ Fletcher, already a home run and a double for him in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left field and deep. Gallo going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Canha.
So stepping in, Mark Canha. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight.
22.
No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. At the plate, Isaiah
Leading off for the
Falefa
Rangers,
reached base via the
the
walk
catcher,
in his
number
first
9.
plate appearance.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This is sky down toward right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Newton.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Matt Newton, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen, as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
In now, number 66, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far, and one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Newton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Number 44 will
Simeon.
take the ball now
Your
as the new
attention, please.
pitcher.
Now pitching for the A's, number 44.
Marcus Simeon will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Squared that one up just a little late. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lays off. 2-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Oakland is on top in this one, 14-5. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This is hit softly to third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one. But look out, hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jerko.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland, but they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew Tolles. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball right down Hegenberger. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
1-2. Here it comes. Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Striding in, Austin Riley. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Stepping up now, number 15. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse, and he makes the catch in the corner. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this wild affair. Now the A's designated hitter, Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The count now at 2-1. Hey. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 00.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in the switch hitter, DJ Fletcher. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Matt Olson is on deck. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. But they still hold a relatively sizable lead. So coming to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Matt Newton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Kiner-Falefa on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 66.
Into the box, number 66. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that misses ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
That's off the plate.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, GALLO.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They trail by a bunch. Ready for another shot now. Mark Hanna. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready now, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazzara is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, number 64, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 27.
At the plate, Austin Riley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Mazzara on second, Coles at first with no outs. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter. When you fall behind in the count 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches. But when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, number 15. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Slap hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Stepping in now, Matt Newton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the throw in gets away from him. Yusmeiro Petit trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the A's, number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 66 will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Petit, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Flip of his glove for 1. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead it 14-7. Number 59 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's Jed Jerko now.
The Athletic, the third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Line toward right center. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazzara's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Stepping into the box, DJ Fletcher. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Devers is off at first with 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right, number 15, ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1, but they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Marcus Semien.
He's set. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch is taken. That's ball one. That one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2 count. Here's the pitch, and he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here it comes on 0-2, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Laureano. And that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this wild affair. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Mark Hanna waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch to first. Newton takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Hanna.
Into the box now, Mark Hanna. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box, right Stephen Piscotty. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 2-2 offering. So a full count now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now at the plate, number 64. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball two. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 16-7. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Andrew Toles, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Riley, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0. It is taken, strike one. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, number 15. Ball one to start the at-bat. One and one. Very high, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Laureano going back at the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
16-7 this evening. The Oakland A's came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Number 44 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Touki Toussaint was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.